Hi guys, how are you doing? My name is Daniela and I want to thank you so much for being here and practicing with me today. If you have your yoga mats already, let's begin. We'll start our class today in all fours, so come into your hands and knees, separating knees as wide as the mat and separating your arms shoulder distance apart, spreading fingers as wide as you can. We'll warm up the wrists a little bit before beginning our class. So moving the wrist from underneath your shoulder slightly closer to you, engaging abdominal muscle in not collapsing in the shoulders. Just move towards the right and then left, forward and left and back, making a circle. And we do this for 2 more times. Feel free to tuck the toes in if you want, so you open the back of the feet as well, or keep it out. Next time you reach the top of the mat, switch direction, making sure you are breathing and you never collapse in the shoulders. One last round. And then finding stillness. Turn your right palm to face you with the top of your palm on the ground. Gently pressing without forcing anything. Holding here for 2 breaths. And then releasing, doing the same on the left. Turn the left palm to face you, still spreading fingers wide. Making sure you're not hurting. Just a couple of breaths, never collapsing in the shoulders, and then release. Turn the fingers towards you, the heels of your palms towards the top of the mat, and you're going to move forward and back again a few times, not collapsing in the shoulders and not lifting the palms off the ground. Make sure you are breathing. One last round forward and back at your own time. And then coming back to center and turn the fingers to face the sides of the mat. Heels of the palm are facing each other. And then move left and right. Again, not lifting the palms off the mat and not collapsing in the shoulders. Back to center, finding stillness. Fingers are facing each other. Heels of the palms are facing the sides of the mat. Once more, moving left and right. Not lifting the palms off the mat. And coming back to stillness, last one. Your fingers are going to point towards you and once more moving forward and back. Not lifting the palms off the ground. Last round, forward and back. And then back to stillness, adjusting your tabletop, moving the wrists under your shoulders and knees are still under your hips. Moving into a spinal balance. Extend the right leg out, left arm forward. On your next inhale, everything lifts off the ground, keeping the hips square and long neck. Gaze towards the front of the mat, not collapsing in the right shoulder, engaging abdominal muscles for 5. Make sure you are breathing 4, 3, 2 more. Press yourself away from the ground. And exhale, switch, release everything down, left leg extends back, right arm forward. Inhale, everything lifts up, hips are still square in one line. Your abdominals are engaged, right outer hip it's up, left outer hip down, push to that heel, left heel in this case, long neck gazing towards the front of your mat in front of you. 3 breaths again, left here, not collapsing in the left arm, making sure you're breathing. 2, last one, and exhale back to tabletop, moving into a first downward facing dog. Toes in, knees up on the inhale, on the exhale, press back. 5 breaths here, spreading fingers, sharpening sitting bones back and up, lengthening upper body. Feel free to bend the knees or move yourself from side to side, checking the neck, always saying yes and no with the head, making sure your neck is long and the head is heavy. Do anything that works for you in your downward facing dog, making sure you are always breathe. You are letting the breath guide you throughout your practice, always. 2 more breaths here in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 1 last. And when you're ready, gaze towards the top of the mat, step, hop or jump. Feet together in between your hands, big toes touching, excellent, fold. On your next inhale, lift yourself to a chair, Uktanasana. 5 breaths here, making sure your lower back is okay. Palms can touch, face each other, or cactus your arms, making sure you are breathing. Feel free to stay here, or maybe you wanna balance on your left foot. And for 2 breaths, lift your right foot off the ground, pressing four corners of your left foot into the ground. Switching. Right foot balance down, left foot lift off, 4 corners of the right foot in this case will be pressing down, making sure this is still okay for the lower back. And back to chair, 2 more breaths. Take your time. One last. And when you're ready, exhale and fold. Flat back on the inhale, planting hands down, step back to a plank. You hold your plank for 5 breaths, still spreading fingers. Your shoulders are passed over your wrist now. Abdominal is engaged. Shoulder blades going away from each other. So flat back, don't collapse the hips down. Long neck again. 3 more. 2. Last one. And then moving to a Chatturanga Dhanurasana. And upward facing dog. On the inhale, if this is too much, take a cobra or baby cobra where you hold for 3 to 4 breaths. Heart forward and up. Shoulders away from the ears. One last. And then moving back to a plank. Holding again. Remember to breathe. Chatturanga Dhanurasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And again, plank. Holding. Two more breaths. Chatturanga Dhanurasana. And upward facing dog again. And we do this 2 more times. Plank again and hold. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more. Last one. Chatturanga Dhanurasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. And last time, hold your plank. Each time, 5 breaths. Final 3. 2. 1 more. And then Chatturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. And then press back. Open the mouth. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you need to take a break in the wrist, just sit for a moment and take a break. 2 breaths here. And then when you are ready, lower yourself down onto your forearms for a dolphin. You're still pressing sitting bones, sharpening sitting bones back and up, and you're lengthening the upper body, not collapsing in the shoulders. Press the ground away from you. Holding just for 2 breaths. One last. And then from here, you're going to step your right foot back. Follow the left into a forearm plank, making sure you are keeping your elbows parallel to each other. You're not collapsing. Again, hips down and into the shoulders. And we're going to move from a dolphin to forearm plank about 5 times. Trying to alternate the legs, okay? We stepped with the right. Now you're going to step again the right in, left follow for a dolphin, and exhale. Step the left foot back, right foot back, forearm plank. And step the left foot back in, right follow for dolphin. This was 2, right? Again, right, left follow, forearm plank. Make sure you're never collapsing. Right step in, left follow, dolphin. left step back, right follow, plank, and left step in, right follow, dolphin. I think only one left. Stepping the right back. This time we're going to hold our plank left follow for 3 to 4 breaths. Make sure you are breathing. 2. Last one. And then slowly lower yourself down onto your belly for a Sfinx pose. Toes are in, shoulders are above your elbows. Inhale your heart forward and up. Rest for 2 breaths, making sure this is not hurting lower back. Reconnecting with the breath and relaxing for a bit. Last breath here. And then with control, lower yourself all the way down, forehead down on the ground, moving into a Dhanurasana bow pose for twice. So forehead down, bend the knees, catch the feet from the outside, keeping the knees together. On your inhalation, next inhalation, simultaneously everything lifts up, making sure you're not holding the breath and you're resisting feet against your hands and arms resisting your feet, and together they bow towards the sky. Exhale all out. And when you're ready, inhale, lift up, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and exhale. Rest on your right side of the cheek, release the hands and feet down. 2 breaths before doing this one last time. Make sure you're breathing. One last breath. And then forehead back down on the mat. Bending the knees. Holding the feet. Knees closer. Inhale, lift up. 5 more breaths. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then exhale. Rest on the left side of your cheek. Release the feet and hands down. 2 breaths before moving on. And then coming back, forehead down. Bring the hands in line with the chest, elbows in. Lift yourself back up to a plank and exhale, downward facing dog. Let go of the tension, maybe. Breathing out through the mouth, only those times when you need a cleansing breath. Wonderful, one last breath here. And then when you are ready, step your knees down, bring them closer together and forward in between your hands, crossing the legs and sitting for a Navasana, balancing on your sitting bones, removing any roundness from your upper body. Lift the feet, legs off the ground. Remember, you can always keep them bent as long as you don't collapse. And then release the hands by the side. We're gonna hold here for 5. Making sure you're breathing always. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Now from here, holding, you're gonna bring the arms, palms in Namaste. And still inhaling away from the lower back. On the exhale, you're gonna move the arms to the right and gaze. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. And we do this a few times. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center and left. Back to center. Exhale, right. Center and left. Center and right. Center and left. Center and right. 5 more and left. Back to center, right. Back to center, left. Last 3, right. back to center, left. One more time to the right. Let's do one extra to the left. And slowly release. Cross the legs in front of you. Bring the hands in front of you. Lift up. Hands and knees, tucking toes in. And exhale, press back to a downward facing dog. Open the mouth, let go. Sigh it out. Great job. Come forward into a plank once more. And bringing your right hand at the center of your mat and shifting the body weight onto the right hand, outer edge of the right foot. Inhale your left arm up for a Vajistasana, side plank where you stay for 5, not collapsing into your right arm, into the hips, engaging abdominal, or maybe you even want to lift your left leg off the ground. Stay. 4, 3, 2, 1 last, and coming back to a plank, switching side. Bring the left hand at the center of the mat. Come onto the outer edges of your left foot. Inhale your right arm up, side plank on the other side. Stay here for 5, or lift your right leg off. Start plank. Just breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and back. If your right leg is off, up, let it go, and then come back to a plank, taking the Chatturanga once more. Inhaling for a back bend, and exhaling, sigh it out. Downward facing dog, beautiful. Once more, Navasana, step the knees down, bring them forward in between your hands. Cross the legs, sit on your sitting bones. Balance on your sitting bones. Make sure you have a lot of room behind you. We're gonna move from a Navasana to a plow. So again, make sure you have room. When you are ready, balance on your sitting bones. Lift your feet off the ground, legs extended in front of you, or keep it bent. 5 breaths before doing that. Make sure you're not collapsing in the lower back and you're not holding the breath. Strong abdominal, soften the facial muscles. 3, 2, 1 more. And slowly exhale and release. Now, without collapsing or dropping, lean back on your mat. Hug the knees into the chest and make sure your lower back stays on the ground. Arms and hands by the side on the mat. Neck and head are down. Extend the legs up towards the sky. Push through the heels. Point the toes towards you. Again, lower back stays down. Abdominal muscles are engaged. You're going to lower your legs down just an inch or 2, making sure that natural arch of the spine is not coming in, and you hold here with a total relaxed, complete upper body. Hold here for 3 breaths only. For 2. Then you're gonna lower your legs down another inch or 2. That arch of the lower back, it's not coming in. Your lower back is still all the way down on the mat, and you hold again for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then you're gonna lower your legs down a little bit more again, an inch or 2. If you feel everything shaking, it's okay. Means you're doing a great job. Lower back is still down. Don't hold the breath, just hold again, just for 3. Upper body is relaxed. For 2. And release. Bring the legs back up. Don't hug yet the knees into the chest. And bring the palms, hands in Namaste once more. Inhale, lift your upper body off the ground, trying to reach for your toes. On your exhale, you're gonna move the arms to the right again to twist, and lower your left leg all the way, not all the way down on the ground, just 1 or 2 inches off the ground, and then you will come back to center on the inhale, and on the exhale, do the same on the left. And we do this for 10 times. Back to center, twist to the right, left leg down and up. Twist to the left, right leg down and up. 9 to the right and up. 9 to the left and up. 8, center, left, center. 7, center and left, center. 6, center, left and center. 5, center and left, center. 4, I think, right? And center, left and center. 3 more only and center, left. Come on up. 2 more and center. Come to the left and center. Last one and center. Last one to the left and center. Hold up. 5 breaths only. Reach, 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 reach for your toes. 3, 2, and exhale, lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Great job. Rock yourself from side to side. Beautiful. When you are ready, again, catching big toes with the peace finger. Try to see, just give it a try. Ideally for the next pose, I should be going up, keeping my legs extended and lifting up into a balance. But since I'm still working on my pose, I am bending my knees for now. So you want to give a try maybe to this pose. So as I said, catching big toes, you're going to try to balance again on your sitting bones and extend the legs in front of you, not collapsing, removing any roundness from your upper body and rolling shoulders back and down. And from here, without hurting your spine and your lower back, you're going to lower yourself down and move into a plow, upside down Paschimottanasana. So you will be still holding your toes, okay? Now once more, I should be going down with my legs extended, but we try. I'm bending my knees, so feel free to do that. But if you have that core already, the strength in your core to keep your legs extended, by all means, just roll back and do it with the legs extended, okay? I'm gonna lower myself down with control and then go all the way to a reverse Paschimottanasana. So your sitting bones are back and up. This should not be hurting lower back, and you stay here for 2 breaths. One last. Then I'm gonna roll myself back up to that Navasana, holding my toes. So lift up, lift up. Use the breath and momentum, even though we should use the core, and then extend the legs. Another 2-3 breaths here, rolling shoulders back and down. Maybe gazing at your toes, relaxing the breath. 2 more. One last. And then I'm gonna roll for the last time all the way back, not collapsing, and coming all the way where I hold for 2 breaths again. One last. Now holding the legs over the head, bring the hands at the lower back, supporting your lower back. Hold for another breath. Feel free to interlock fingers if you feel like, and extend the arms on the mat, making sure your wrists are down. Again, lower back, it's not hurting. And then slowly supporting your lower back. Roll yourself all the way down, vertebra by vertebra, hugging knees into the chest, and just rocking side to side. Beautiful. Once you're ready, finding stillness, move the hands under your knees, at your hamstrings, and come all the way up into a cross-legged with the right leg in front of you. Twisting to the right, bringing left hand on your right knee, and the right hand behind you, turning the gaze towards your right shoulder, only as far as the neck can go. And again, make sure you're not collapsing in the lower back. Just 2 breaths here. One more. Then inhale at the back, exhale forward. Inhale once more, and on the exhale, you're going to forward fold. Take 2 breaths again here without lifting sitting bones off the mat. Use any prop, pillow, or block under the forehead. If the floor is too far, relax the upper body. 2 breaths only. One more. And then on the inhale, head up. Exhale, you walk the hands back towards you. And you change the cross of the legs. Left leg in front of the right. And on the exhale, you twist to the left. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand behind you. Turn the chin and gaze towards the left shoulder. Only as far as the neck and the gaze can go without hurting lower back. You're not collapsing in the lower back. You're not twisting from the lower back, just the shoulders. Always. 2 breaths here on this side as well. One more. Inhale at the back. Exhale, come forward. Inhaling once more. On the exhale, fold. Surrender again. Forehead down on the ground. Not sitting bones lifting from the ground. Use a prop under the forehead if the floor seems to be too far, relaxing the upper body. Complete relax. Just 2 more breaths here. One more. And then inhale, head up. Exhale, hands walk back towards you. Uncross the legs for a moment. Point the toes forward and back a few times, and then crossing again in any way comfortable for you. Bringing the hands at the heart in Namaste. Closing your eyes. Pressing the fingers equally against each other. Take a few rounds of soft breathing here with me, just to balance yourself a little bit. And invite some peace into your body, and letting our heartbeat to slow down a little bit, making sure you're not collapsing in the lower back. We're going to end the class here. Before we do that, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here with me today and practicing with me. Thank you yourself for showing on the mat and practicing, coming here and honoring yourself in a positive way today. The divine light within me honors the divine light within me. Namaste.